Hi guys, Raven Song here. Morning, YouTube. It's early and I feel pretty energetic right now, so I kind of thought maybe I would go ahead and do another mystery deck unboxing. It's I don't know, just feeling kind of energetic today, so let's go ahead and do this. More than I have been. Anyways, but let's start here. This was a impulse buy. Somebody on here opened this up, and I thought it was really kind of fascinating how it felt like it was more like I Love Me deck. And so I went ahead and ordered it. I did open it up last night and took a look at it, but I was really having a hard time focusing, and I wasn't sure I got it. Wasn't sure I understood what was going on here, but they're beautiful, beautiful cards. But let's take a quick peek. I opened up the Bone Stone. I mean, I've had it for a while, and got the mass market too, so I didn't have to use my original one. And I did open it up yesterday too, and was leafing through it. And I have the book out only because I want to read the book. Avalon is so, I don't know. She is so well-rounded, so well-versed, so well-spoken in the tarot that I really want to read the book. My other go-to book has always been Ian Daniels' The Vampire. That has been a great one that has given me insight over the years. And probably Mary L's to a degree, though hers goes a little bit in a different direction. But yeah, I wanted to read the book, so that's why I had that out. Anyway, so let's look at this one. This is the Tell Me You Love Me deck. And it's like I said, when I first saw it, it sounded like it was like Tell Me I Love Me deck. So I wanted to look at it again today. Maybe my head's a little bit clearer. Anyways, let's see here. Number one, the first, God, sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing a little bit, but I feel energetic at least. This is a 106-page book. It's Oracle, Sandy, I'm not sure, illustrated by Vogel Bennett. They've got symbols in the middle of the names, so it's kind of throwing me off. And it just goes straight into the table of contents, and just the table of contents, a little bit of an introduction. I like the imagery in it. I think it's meant to be a romantic deck, but like I said, when I was watching, I felt like it was more an I Love Me deck. How to use the cards, 3 card spreads, and then it goes into the cards themselves. It looks like it's I wouldn't call it a collage piece necessarily. Maybe a little bit collagey, but it's like retro art enhanced. Let's see if it says something about the artist at the back. Let's see here. Sandy Tattoo, that it does say tattoo. Made a conscious decision to start creating a book. Oracles aligned with her personal and artistic inspiration for her art history are much more than primo vision sources, and to design this oracle she called upon abilities to connect with abilities as a connected artist. Sandy Tattoo is a renowned expert in modern tattoo ritual based on her vision of the union of spirituality and art therapy. in the old way of ancestral intuition. She particularly insists on giving pride of place to esoteric spirituality, which she loves. Channels these messages for many people. Oh, that's interesting. So that's Sandy Tattoo. Sandy Tattoo is the artist? No. The illustration is Vogel to Ben. I'm butchering it. I know I'm butchering it. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time here. Let's see here. Here we go. These are the artists. Author. Vogel Ben filled with love and life. It's not saying too much about her. Illustrator, Benedictine Piccoli. Oh. Is that Piccoli? Has a degree in photography, working with photographers for 10 years before time. And follow her experience turning to other ways of working with photography and falling in love with Photoshop. Benedictine participated in various marks of Montrepleur, something like that, in France, making an increasingly renowned name for herself. The artist she has developed. In 2020, her partner Pascal decided to evolve in the artistic blah 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 blah. So I'm not getting a lot of from the artist here, other than she was in on it. So basically, Sandy Tattoo developed the oracle itself and the book and the guidelines and all that stuff, which is really awesome. So we'll just work with that and then look at the imagery. So yeah, it is a collage deck. It sounds like they did a lot of photography work. Prayers, wishes, and faith. I definitely get that from the imagery here. I'm not big on keyword stuff, but it says your prayers, requests do reach the heavens, even if you have your doubts. Sacrifice, letting go, devotion. Yeah, I like oracle decks that actually show you what they mean in the imagery. And there's a lot of them out there that do not do that. They just have a pretty picture and it doesn't link to the keywords or even the meanings in any way. And it's like, those bother me. And there's a lot of them out there, which is probably why I don't do a lot of oracle decks. But this one does. This has been good so far. And like I said, that walkthrough that I saw before, it seemed like it was like, there might be some connection there. Oh, let me show you the backs. These are the backs. They aren't reversible, but they're beautiful. I love the Sacred Heart. Love the Sacred Heart thing. So that's very, very nice. Very, very nice. You know what? I think I'm going to turn these over this way. We're going to do it this way. Femininity, beauty, naturalness. Yeah, like that. Patience, assurance, charisma. I think I'm going to work with this deck along with one of the other ones that I previously opened. Most likely the Rebels deck. What was it called? Anyways, courage timidity and audacity. Love, crush, and admire. I don't know if I'd love, crush, or admire that guy. He's kind of goofy looking. Nostalgia, intellectualization, emotion. I don't know about that one. It looks like there's some keywords here in French that I'm not understanding, so I might have to look those guys up. Passion, desire, and sexuality. That one definitely exudes that in that imagery. Look at that. Maybe I need to zoom in a little. Let's try zooming in a little. Let's try zooming in a bit. There we go. That's better. Sorry, there's a little bit of a glare. Let me turn on this other light and see if it helps diffuse that. It's kind of the wee hours here. It's very shiny. So we are definitely getting a good glare on these cards. Cat, go away. Go. You're in the way. No, go. But yeah, definitely exudes that passion and desire there. I like that. Like it, like it. Shh, hush, silence. I like that. These are beautiful. I'm really loving the imagery on this. Wisdom, temperance, and calm. No, you gotta go the other way. Other way. Hope, future, liaison. Diet, behavior, balance. Nice, nice, nice. I'm liking this. Definitely focusing better today. Last night I was having a hard time. Help, support, and grounding. You know, dogs playing. It's getting close to breakfast time, and they're trying to get my attention. Couple, duo, union. I don't know if other people would get this or not, but I've raised birds before, so that I can kind of get that with the birds in the mirror type floral together. We go further and twice as joyful. That one's a little bit of a disconnect, but I can kind of pull it in with the bird thing. Freedom, anatomy, and mobility. Not sure about that one. Intimacy, dreams, intuition. This one I could, because you can kind of see that dream world behind. It's just kind of nice. In my secret garden, there is me and me. I like that. I like that one a lot. So so far, these two, I'm going to set these two aside because I'm not sure I get them. I'm going to put them somewhere to study. Abundance, yes, and harvest. So there's a yes card in here, which is interesting, depending on what you're reading. Generosity, compassion, and kindness. Not sure if that one flows there or not. Have your hand on your heart, but keep your heart well in place. I have to think about that one a little bit. Party, friends, and family. That's kind of fun. Listing, analysis, meditation. Meditation, thank you. Understand. Novelty, beginning, and creation. Like I said, oracle cards are kind of strange with me. If it doesn't relate, the image itself doesn't pull you into the keywords. I have a hard time with it. Separation, there's a no, and endings. That one I like. That's a good one. Isolation, solitude, and heartbreak. I wish I could read these. Like I said, I might have to use Google Translate. Gratitude, divine, grace, and bounty. Some of these images are starting to look similar and not reflecting what they should feel. Correspondences, messages, and letters. She looks sad on that one. Optimism, welcome, openness. Discovering, unveiling, laying bare. Release, breathing, respite. I don't know about that one. Smiles, joy, and happiness. Future, anticipation, participation. I guess the thing is, if the image is not going to line up with the keywords, what's the point of the image? You could just have words on a piece of paper. That's how I look at it. Enchantment. Surrendering. Flirtation. Yeah, there's a bit of flirtation going on there. Health, specialist, finances. Whew. Yeah. I like that one. Benevolence, respect, and loyalty. Justice, law, protection. Like that one. Marriage, agreement, officiation. Meaning, date, encounter. Groom and respect yourself for that first date. Interplore, X, shadow. Evil has no nuance, only consequence. Effort, fatigue, lassitude. I like that picture. That's interesting. She's got a look in her eye. Then this one's kind of creepy. Paranoia, madness, yeah, that one's kind of creepy. Stay away from people like that. Forgiveness, freedom, reconciliation. It's an interesting one. These are definitely old imageries that have been enhanced, because I know I've seen some of these in restoration pieces, or not what do you call it? Lost my train of thought there. Old imageries, we'll just put it that way. Seduction, temptation, teasing. Present, gift, and surprise. Interesting. Cleansing, karma, and healing. All right, so that's the. It's going to be an interesting deck. Like I said, I need to take a look at these two. They kind of threw me off. Otherwise, it's a beautiful deck. It's typical great cardstock from rock pool, of course. I wish they would do less shiny stuff, though. Let's go ahead and shuffle it up and take a card and see what it says for the day. Beautiful gilding on the outside. You can hear that peacock out there. Our neighbors behind us have a peacock. All right, let's see what we got here. Benevolence, respect, and loyalty. I love you now, and I love you forever. How do I want to look at that? For me, yeah. Interesting. Benevolence, respect, and loyalty. Oh, I have to have some sense of self-love and, honor what I've done in my lifetime right now and just try to stay true to myself through the end. So anyways, that's pretty cool. I like that. Don't know if if this will be a deck that I use a lot. I'll play with it here for the week and see what happens with the previous decks that I opened. I don't think I'll use it with what I'm going to open. Now we'll see. Let's take a look. You need to move, cat. All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to grab a couple of these ones that are wrapped in Christmas paper. Let's use eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know what to open. What do I want to open? Do I want to open a big one and a little one? Let's open two of these. All right, let's get down to it. Mystery packages from 2025. 2025, 2024. Visionary woman. I don't even remember ordering this one. I know Simon has opened this, I think, and talked about it. I don't even remember ordering that. Interesting. This one here is the Whispers of the Star Garden Tarot. I do remember ordering this because they send me lots of emails, and I got a little tired of them. I had to tell them not to email me so much after I ordered it. All right, that was not what I was expecting. That's interesting. Let's see what we look like here. I want to start with this one right here. Let me make sure we're in shot. I might have to back out again. Might have to back out a little bit. It's a big deck. There we go. Yeah. Let's see what this looks like. It's not taped shut, so that's good. All right, Christine Gorman, Visionary Woman Tarot. Guide and cards. We have, forward by Benabel Wynn. Contents. Acknowledgements. Is there something in there? I'm going to have to take a look. Acknowledgements. Forward. Introduction. What is this? Oh. That's weird. How'd that get in there? Let's see here. Maybe I started to open it up and then I changed my mind and decided to wrap it. I don't remember. We'll go straight into the cards after that. We have about 145 pages. About the author in the back. I'm not sure what to expect about this deck. I haven't. Fully illustrated. All the cards are fully illustrated here. Larger than a thumbnail. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I know. This one has a lot of our community in here, if I remember right. I think I just saw, what's her face? What's her face? Barbara Moore? Did I just see Barbara Moore in there? Yeah. No, Rachel Pollack. Yeah. Okay, I think I remember some of the detail about this. I think we've got I think there's a couple faces in here that are familiar to us. I'm not positive, but I think so. This is interesting. We'll see how this goes. Let's take a look at the cards. It's a nice box. I love the little sun inside. That's pretty cool. Featuring the magical art of Christine Gorman, Visionary Woman Tarot captures the essence of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but expands it to the mystical and the everyday, stimulating the unconscious and psychic parts of yourself in order to obtain particular real-life answers, personal and profound questions. You do not need to be a woman to access Visionary Woman Tarot archetypes portrayed here, including Rachel Pollack. Oh, I guess it's just her that's featured. The world have a vibration that is worldly, expansive. These cards are spiritual wisdom, designed to nudge emphasis, making real change, and find soulful solutions to your daily magical life. Cool. All right, let's take a look. All right, Cat, you are just being insistent today, and I don't want you there. Okay, I hope I'm in shot here. I should be. The Fool. She's on a magic carpet ride. I like that. That's different. I'm not sure if I like the backs. Oh, gosh, kitty. Move. The Magician. Obviously, it's a feminine deck. Definitely Waite-Smith, High Priestess. I think I bought this for the artwork. I'm pretty sure I bought this for the artwork. It's very unique, very different, very expressive. But it is definitely just the Waite-Smith reading here going on. But I love that High Priestess. That is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah. Definitely for the artwork. It's so unique. Who is the artist? Is Christine Gorman the artist? Let's take a look here. She's the artist. She is phenomenal. I love it. Christine, overall badass professional tarot reader, artist, and writer. Usually in overalls. She thrives in Libertyville, New Jersey with her husband. Yeah, it looks like she's the artist too. She is phenomenal. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I believe that's why I bought it. Was the artwork just pulled me in so strongly. The Emperor. So unique. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm gonna play with this deck. This one's out. This one is going to be out on the table, and I'm gonna be working with it for the next month. Like I said, I don't know if I'll use it with that other one, but the Hierophant. Oh, I love that. The shadows walking into the crypt. It's like a crypt. It's kind of cool. The Lovers. Oh, this is just gorgeous. The Chariot. Cats instead of dogs or lions. Well, it's more like kitty cats. More like panthers. I don't know. Going off on a tangent here anyways. They're softer than the horses. I don't know. Cats have such interesting minds. It would definitely be a different movement interaction with a cat than with a horse. Just going off on a tangent there anyways. Strength. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh my God. This kind of reminds me of the Marielle. It's so unique in the imagery that I can't help but love it to death. Oh, this is beautiful. There's our Hermit. What was I looking at before? I had Hermit in my brain, but it wasn't. The Hierophant. Ooh, that's interesting. Because to me that looks like a crypt and a ghost or a statue next to it. Ooh, I'm going to have to play with that one a little bit. I love the Hierophant in the Marielle. I know most people hate it, the original one, but it clicked for me. It was the key to opening the door to the Hierophant for me was the Marielle one. And so anyways. Wheel of Fortune. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I see the wheel. And gears and a path that seems to be wound around it. That's interesting. Way different there. Justice. We've got the Cobra. I love this artwork. Absolutely am absorbed by it. This is beautiful. This one may stay out for a very, very long time. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. Oh my gosh, this is absorbing me as much as the Marielle. That's all I got to say. And Marielle is my deck. It's my spirit deck. Oh my God, I love it so much. And then this one is going to be right up there. Marielle, I have a different purpose for it right now. It's definitely takes me into my spiritual self and my guides and my just it absorbs that part. This is absorbing maybe a little bit more of the physical world for me, but on the same note, the same exact note. Artistically it is. Judgment. Wow. The world, Rachel Pollack's world. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Beautiful. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Six of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not as into the minors as much, but they're there. They're there. The majors are just stunning. Oh, they're still wonderful. Got the fire lizard, or whatever you call it. I love it. I absolutely love this deck. This is phenomenal. I don't remember seeing this before, other than on, I think, Simon's channel maybe. And it's been a while, like I said. And it had to have been the artwork that pulled me in, because this is just beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm not sure how that thing got inside the box. Maybe I started to open it and then I changed my mind and decided to do the wrapping thing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God, I love this. Absolutely love this. I can't wait to start playing with it. Oh, a little pippish in places, but it still has the same style that flows through. Dog's starting to pace now. They're definitely waiting for their breakfast. Gypsy, please. You are just being pesky. They have been like glue over the last 2 months. It's like, oh my God, I can't get these guys to leave me alone. They just constantly on me, constantly. I know you're in the way. You're shadowing it. I can see that. They know. They know what's happening. Oh God, this is just too beautiful. Too beautiful here. I'm gonna miss all this. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what life's on the other side. I don't want to give all this up. 4 swords. I have created such a wonder of nest around me of things to do and things that I've done and things that I have, that it's like it's hard to let go. I love it. And I know that nobody else is gonna love it like me when I'm gone, so I gotta come to grips with that. I'm gonna enjoy it as long as I can. We're gonna push it as far as I can go. Love it, love it, love it. Even this one, the 10 of Swords, isn't that bad. I'm gonna have to read the book on that one. That looks interesting. Page of Swords. Just out of curiosity, let's see what it says about the 10 of Swords. That's a little different. Usually somebody's just flat out dead on the ground. Oh, she kind of has this lined up, I think, like Marielle's, where she's got the 10s all together. Is that what she's done here? No? What's going on here? What's going on here? Swords, Knight, Page. Then it goes to King of Pentacles. Or maybe she's got all the quartz together. I want swords. I want 10 of Swords. 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords. There we go, 10 of Swords. State of Inflammation. You are swimming along on your day and your emotional energies, nerves inflate like a pufferfish. Do not react to gain back. Your centeredness is key. Center the place from the strongest waves that you're out of reach. For you feel like the flip side where the sky is pink and everything is exaggerated. Yeah, it's not taking it quite so, cut and dry. However, managing it, ground what you can. It definitely gives you the air energy, the thought, the mind, the what's going on in your head rather than focusing on the physical world, which is great. Ace of Pentacles. That's a happy Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. A lot to read on that one too. Might be another book that I leave out to read, because she definitely has a different take imagery-wise than what I usually see in these cards on the Waite-Smith level. So I'll probably leave both these out and read that book too, along with Avalon's. I love irises. I've always loved irises. My very first deck was the Aquarian deck, and it was the irises that brought me into it. It was like, I love that deck. Yes, Miss Gypsy, I see you. Yes. Oh my gosh. She is just being a pest today. Like I said, I think they're getting ready. They want their breakfast, but I got one more to go through. Ten of Pentacles. Nice. We're almost done with this one. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I love that. I love the face cards on these. The quartz and the majors. My gosh, I love the faces. They're just phenomenal. I love this deck. This is just gorgeous. Ooh, and it's got kind of a pewter gilding on it, which is really different. I like that. It's a matte finish, kind of a waxy matte finish. They seem to slide good. The cardstock feels great. Oh, I am loving this deck so far. A little stiff right now. Let's do a quick shuffle. And is she gonna be everything I think she's gonna be to me? Let's see. Let's interview. Are you gonna be everything you think I think you're gonna be? And what more? This is the best time of day for me to do this because my husband's sleeping. He sleeps late, usually. And my son usually doesn't come up till after 7 o'clock, so this is probably the best time before I feed the doggies. All right, let's see here. Cat, what are you doing? Don't eat the plants. Let's take a look. Are you going to be everything you mean to be? Queen of Cups, absolutely. I am going to love you to death. You are going to be my heart. You're going to be my heart. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. What else will I get from you? King of Swords. Cutting through the intellectual, the thought processes and taking action. Ooh, a lot of swords stuff coming through here. That's awesome. 4 of Swords. That's kind of a rest. It's kind of a rest card. So it'll be soothing to my thoughts and keeping me on the right mental track. And Knight of Cups, of course. Someone ready to take action for my heart and make things, you know, to guide me in those more warm and cozy ways. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. She's my deck. She's my deck. She's a new heart and soul deck for me. I'm gonna have to find a bag for her. And she's gonna stay out on the desk. It's too big a box to put in a bag and have sitting around, so I'll put that away somewhere. Now let's take a look. Oh God, cat. Please move. Let's take a look at this one. This one's The Whisper of Stars and Garden Tarot. I think I got this one because, well, for the artwork, of course, too. It was kind of quirky and different and very fae-like. I think I was in a fae mood when I purchased this one. So this is Whispers in the Stars and Garden Tarot by a deck by Chan Jay. It's got basically a little bit more than a little white book, but it's yeah, not a whole lot in here. Doesn't look like it really talks about the imagery, which is kind of sad. But it's a little bit more than just your basic white book. It gives a little bit more meaning in the writing. Self-discipline, beauty of soul, compassion. Yeah. Just thumbnails, but they are colored. You know, very little in there. Looks like it comes in a couple languages. So, a few card spreads. Interesting. So, anyways, let's take a look at these. The full, like I said, I think I was into kind of the fae thing when I picked this up. It's that velvety rose petal finish. I love it, and it has beautiful gold gilding. Yeah. Oh, it's got a little iridescence in the gold gilding, which is nice. That's pretty, very pretty, very high quality cardstock here. And I do love the clamshell boxes. I like these ones probably the best out of all the type of boxes that are out there. So the Magician, just beautiful. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Stephanie Law. And not, I don't know. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Yeah. Very, very pretty. I don't know if it'll takes me any deeper than reading tarot in general. Imagery wise, I'm not seeing that at this point. You know, it's not drawing me in and saying, ooh, ooh. Oh, wow, that means a lot, you know, or that really changes things. It's not doing that to me. It's very much straightforward, Waite Smith. That one's a little interesting with the Cyclops. Strength, the Very, very soft. This is a soft deck. That's a beautiful hermit. Very unique. I like that. This is a beautiful deck to have out, and it would be very comfortable with clients. No deep profound imagery. Kind of stuck together there. Hanged man. It's like an upside down ice cream cone. Death is interesting. That's really interesting with that pink skeleton. He's got his arms wrapped around this person. That's interesting. I like that. Like I said, it's very soft and comforting so far. The devil looks kind of bored with those two. Oh, there's two devils. Now this one looks a little bit more alert. I like this one better. I'm gonna set, I don't know. Look at those two. Those are cool. I think I'm leaning more towards this one. I'm gonna set that one to the side. I like that. Has a little bit more impact. A tower. Star. The moon. Happy moon. Happy sun. Judgment. The world. So these are kind of stuck together here. The wands. The wands. Like I said, it's very, very soft. Two of wands. I like that he's walking on it. He's making his way through that doorway. And he's through and creating, making it happen. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Celebrating it. Defending it. Being triumphant. Challenging. Moving quickly. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is actually the minors are a lot more impactful than the majors were. The majors were very much basically Waite Smith, majors. Yeah. The minors seem to have the punch. This is interesting. I'm liking this. The minors are talking to me a lot more. And it started out kind of fey, and now it's feeling more international, more culturally based here. Definitely getting that Eastern European vibe from it. I'm not sure where these came from. Copyright 2025. Sky Cultural Media Company. So that's where they're leaning towards. All rights reserved. Our images are produced. Permissions from the author. Printed in China. Yeah, it doesn't give you a whole heck of a lot. And that little white book doesn't give you really anything. There's some cards at the bottom? Oh, there's some cards at the bottom. Oh, some alternative cards. We'll look at those in a minute. Okay, what's it say on the bottom? May you follow your heart, true call, with blooms filling your soulful path. Okay, we've got some some extras there. I think I'll put the devil over there too. Ace of Cups, beautiful. So you do get a bit of fae, but then again, that, like I said, the minors are leaning towards cultural type things. It's a blend. It's a blend. Because that even feels fae-ish. Oh, that's beautiful. 4 cups. You know what, though? I have a problem with that. That one reminds me too much of the Ostara Tarot and the floating waters. I think that was a 3 of cups, though, not a 4 of cups. And I have a problem with that. Too much absorption of somebody else's artwork that was very unique years ago. 5 of cups. 6 of cups. 7 of cups. I like that. She has different choices in there than the usual ones. 8 of cups. She's more like floating away. 9 of cups. 10 of cups. Page, Knight. Ooh, that's a beautiful image. Queen, King, Swords. I like that 2 of Swords. That is beautiful. Very unique. Well, yeah. It's interesting how one sword's up, one sword's down. I like that. Blindfolded. They're both blindfolded. Very pretty. 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Take a break. Take a break. I've been taking a break for 2 weeks now. I had my head split open. I took out the tumor, and I have just been sleeping and walking around drunk all the time. I'm finally, today and yesterday, starting to get a little bit more level-headed. I got off the steroid, or getting off the steroid, and I think I'm starting to get my head back a little bit. I got to get my hand-finger coordination. They're very shaky. Back before I can get back to work. But energy level is starting to go up too the last couple of days. I think that steroid was just a doozy, and it needs to go bye-bye completely. I don't think I'm going to take it tonight. I think I'm going to cut it myself off here. 6 of Swords. I haven't been in pain. I was in the hospital when they first did it, but I think it was the drain tube, because as soon as they pulled that out, I haven't taken anything since. There's been no pain whatsoever, so that's been great. I love that. Something about that, you know, clowns kind of can be creepy, but I like this. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Yeah, it's a basic Waite-Smith deck. 10 of Swords. Basic Waite-Smith reading deck. Beautiful, very soft. This would be great with customers. Querents would not be freaked out by any of the imagery, that's for sure. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. It looks like it's like a watercolor. I like it, and I love the quality. I love that soft velvet finish, that rosebud. It's beautiful. 7 of Pentacles. I like that where her face is right there. I guess I'm into faces. I don't know. 9 of Pentacles. And we've got the Tree of Life there. I like that. I like that throwback to traditional tarot. Kind of thothy almost. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. All right, so that is the Whisper of Stars and Garden. That's a tough name. Whisper of Stars and Garden. I don't know if that's the best title for that. Let's take a look at these ones. This was an alternative fool riding a bicycle uphill. The Emperor, yeah. Not sure I like that with the pipe in his mouth. The Lovers, they look like babies. Judgment. Maybe a little bit more whimsical. And then we've got Blue Sage. Sages. That's interesting. I wonder what that would be. Trap, the Trap. We got the Hierophant, which is much more religious looking, I think, than the other one. I like the other one better. And then there's the Devil that I pulled out. So I want to see what, does it have? Does it say what? Let's go to the back. It's probably at the back. Blue Sage, Blue Sage. Wisdom, healing, purification, gradual improvement, harmony, strong mental ability. The Trap, upright. Falling into snares, deception. We kind of get that covered in Swords. So that one's probably not necessary at all. But, could be significant. Oh, they've got, well, where is that? I didn't see tulips and Bing. Mistletoe collection. I didn't get those cards. That's weird. Judgment, Blue Sages, Trapped, Hierophant. These are replacement cards there. Oh, that's weird. I did not get half those cards. That's interesting. They were not in here. We went through these. You went through them with me. So that is really bizarre. Let me just take a look here. The World. Let's take a look at After the World. Did I miss it? I don't think I missed it. No, I went straight into Ace of Wands. Huh. Interesting. I didn't get all the cards. Maybe, you know what, maybe it was on a Kickstarter and I didn't do the Kickstarter. I ordered afterwards directly. So maybe that's why they weren't included. I don't know. Anyways, that one I'm going to set aside. I don't know if I'll work with it right away. It may be one to come out at a later date and time. But definitely this. And I'm definitely reading Avalon. And those are my plans for the next month, to work on those and work that way. This deck jumped at me the other day, and I think it wants to play. It's been a while since it's been out, and that's the Anna Kay. I was kind of thinking about using it with this Love Me deck, and that might be an option. Let's just see what she had to say, because she was just screaming at me. Maybe I need to read her book too. She was screaming at me the other day. I kept knocking her down off the shelf, or she would fall off the shelf. And I was like, okay, fine, come out and play. And I did one, but let's see what today looks like. Let's do a reading for the day. I don't usually read upside down, but this one's got, like I said, they got knocked over quite a few times. This deck was an interesting deck. When I first got it, I did not like it. I thought it was ugly. I thought the faces were ugly. They were creepy. And all of a sudden one day it clicked that it was like, oh my God, there is so much emotion in the faces that it just drew you in. And I had a complete turnaround and fell in love. And I bought the indie version as well. And oh my God, it's just, it's a heart and soul deck too. It's always going to be there. So right now we've got King of Cups. Yeah, I rely on my husband a lot right now. He has been my rock, my support, my love, my everything right now. And I'm going to have to depend on him a lot more. Ace of Pentacles. Finances are tight, but we're working on it. We're hoping to get things straight. I'm hoping to get back to work. It's kind of in the past, so we'll have to see what happens here. But I got the sun, so things look like things might be brightening up a bit here, which is great. Let's see here. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, there's still heartache, though. Ugh, that sucks. There's still going to be some heartache. Let's take a look at this. This almost looks like we missed something, like we walked by the doorway and missed an opportunity when it comes to that. Well, even though we have the heartache, we still have a new ideas, new thoughts, new inspirations. So it looks good. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. So anyways, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you on the tube. Give me a like and thumbs up or something. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye. What happened to my